Hi guys, Dan Cooper here from Pro Tools Expert, and I've got myself a copy of Mello by UVI. Now, Mello is a virtual instrument based on the legendary Mellotron. For those that don't know what a Mellotron is or what it sounds like, then I suggest that you listen to Strawberry Fields by the Beatles, Space Oddity by Bowie, and Exit Music by Radiohead, just to name a few tracks. In the early 60s, the Mellotron was the first mass-produced sampler, and it works in a very clever, if not crude, way. In short, each note has a recorded pitch sample on tape that is basically played back when a key on the keyboard is pressed. So what does this sound like? Well, I've put together a little example featuring some of the signature sounds of the Mellotron. Choir sound, cello, strings, flutes and organ. Let's bring out those choirs a little bit more. Really like them. Strings. Now, what I like about Mello is that UVI have given us a true representation of the original Mellotron features, but with the addition of some extra modern and expected features such as ADSR at the top here. I mean, this wasn't possible in the original unit. And even some width controls and stereo controls at the top here, because basically all the samples in the Mellotron were all mono. This gives us the ability to help sort of push things out to the side a little bit. Let me demo this on the choir sound. Push the width out. Can always detune a little bit as well if we wish. We've got some basic EQ on the left here for sweepable mid bands. So quite a lot we can do. Now, the original Mellotron had roughly 3 octaves of samples, as you can see represented at the bottom here. Now, UVI have expanded this for us, which is great. The sounds that we got in here are quite plentiful, if I'm honest. You've heard quite a few of these in the example, but again, like the original Mellotron, we've got 3 layers of sounds found under A, B and C here. So again, let's go back around the choir. Switch it to B and C. Some of them sound quite different depending on what patch you're on. It's just a case of playing around with it really and finding the right sounds that you want. That for me is just the signature Mellotron choir sound. Absolutely love it. So what are my final thoughts on Mello by UVI? Well, I put the morning aside last week to make this video review, and the funny thing is that when I loaded it up, I just ended up playing with it for hours and hours. I got so drawn into the sounds and the character in Mello that I just instantly went into songwriting mode. And that's what you want a VI to do. You want a VI to inspire you to write something and produce a track. This is a seriously cool, vibey and inspirational sample pack based on the original sampler that gave us all a hint to the future of sampling, and I absolutely love it. If you're looking for a very different style of keyboard-based VI, then look no further. It really doesn't even matter if you know nothing about the history of the Mellotron. This is a standout VI all of its own. Go to the UVI website, check out Mello for yourself, and let us know your thoughts on Mello in the comments below. I've been Dan from Pro Tools Expert, and I'll catch you next time.